Look at my YouTube. That's how you gonna see somebody working out, cooking. These are YouTubers. You see how you start way different from Facebook. Positive. YouTube different. You see how much, look at my platform. I mean my YouTube channel. Everybody working out. What's up, Miss Jackson? Playing games, working out, or cooking.
2, 1, let's roll. Come on, y'all, give me 10 reps.
What's up, Miss Jackson?
2, 3.
Much love, much love. Where everybody at, Miss Jackson? Where everybody at, Miss Jackson? I see 11 people watching. It'd be crazy how people come in, they don't speak. They just be watching. Miss Cheryl, I see Miss Cheryl.
So when I need it, it's just there.
So Miss Cheryl, you know that post I made, some people might feel some type of way too. But I was talking about any group leader that was on Facebook stepping in my own lane. Can't charge for no lottery numbers. I went live yesterday on my Facebook page. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, y'all. Watch some people tuning in. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Miss Yolanda, good morning. Stepping in my own lane. Good morning, good morning. Watching some people tune in. What's up, Derry? What's up, Derry? What's going on? Much love to everybody. What's up, Miss Helen? Miss Helen. What's up, Miss Helen? Hey, Miss Helen. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Southern girl, what's going on? Oh, let me show y'all this list. I did this on Facebook yesterday. I paid a visit to Facebook yesterday. Oh yeah, I'm wonderful, y'all. Miss C thing, I'm wonderful, y'all. Hell yeah, last week, Miss Helen, I bought two new parts that don't even go on my furnace. I bought two parts for my furnace. The total I bought three parts, and all along, y'all, it was a wire in my furnace, Miss Helen. So I had two of my homeboys check it. You know they do furnace, and Miss Helen. The first thing I was like, "Hey man," I said it have to be a shortness in my thermostat or one of them wires. A wire is loose. So I bought that part. It still was blowing my fuse. I was like, damn. All I kept saying was, I'm looking at the beeps. It'll tell you like the flashes. So when I did some research, I'm like, man, it only could be this problem or this problem. But to make a long story short, at the end, my boy we put that new part on, then the fuse blew again. I was like, damn, man, I might well got to buy a new furnace. But I was trying to avoid that. Y'all know what it cost for to get that furnace. That joker cost. So I was trying to avoid that. And then what it was, my boy fixed cars. So when I don't be checking the wires like that, Miss Helen. I don't want to be moving no wires and be messing the wires up. So I didn't turn over and look at the bottom of it, but he looked at every wire. He looked at every wire, Miss Helen. Then we found that burnt wire. It was hitting that metal. And he was like, here it is right here. The first I was like, hell yeah. Now imagine this, y'all. Because I looked through the wires, but he's a mechanic. He know how to turn and look at the backside. I didn't know. I didn't want to really be touching no wires to be messing nothing up, and then I didn't want to get electrocuted. You get where I'm coming from? I didn't know what was going on, so I wasn't really looking at the wire. But I knew. I was telling my mom, like, I'm telling you, something wrong with my wires. And all along, it was my wires, y'all. But just to make a long story short, my frequency, y'all, is amazing, y'all. I promise y'all. I know I went to go research. So when I said my mom house, it was cool for me to visit them, y'all. But I was thinking every day, my friends. I was thinking every day, like, man, they gotta be this. But when I called my homeboy, he was like, Mom, man, you gotta get such and such. We kinda argue on the phone. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna go to my mother's crib and I'm gonna think this mother scruncher over. And look what happened. Same one we was arguing. He fixed the wire. But things happen for a reason, y'all. Because I told you I enjoy being over there with my sisters, though. In my mind. So I kind of enjoy that. Things happen for a reason. All right, y'all. Hold on. Oh, we go keep these furnace parts. And then I had to buy a transformer. This one, my transformer was good. My other part on the port. Buying all these parts. But I have new parts though. Hey, screenshot this. Oh yeah, she good, Miss Helen. Yeah, she good, Miss Helen. Screenshot this, y'all. March. March. My boy Cocaine, what up? My mom's birthday Wednesday, Miss Helen. My mama be 70 Wednesday. So my mama be 70 Wednesday. I'll be 50 the end of this year. These represent March. That's what's up, Cocaine. We got Cocaine in the building. We got my boy Brian in the building. We got Southern Girl in the building. We have Chantel Mosley in the building. We have Miss Helen in the building. We have Miss Cheryl in the building. We have Miss Seat Thing in the building. We have Derry in the building. We have Yolanda in the building. We have Stepping in My Own Lane in the building. We have Miss Jackson in the building. Carol Jackson in the building. And we have Miss Cheryl in the building. My boy Cocaine say every day is a level up or something. Got my mom gonna be 70. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today, Cocaine. I'm a little sore, but I'm gonna do some push-ups. I'm gonna do some leg extensions. I'm gonna take it up to like 80. I'm gonna take the weight up to 80. I'm gonna skip past 70. So I'm gonna take it to 80. I know I'm gonna do, and I might do some dips. So I'm gonna do some push-ups, some dips, and some leg extensions. Then I'm gonna do some I'm gonna do some I'm gonna do a 26 set. I'm gonna do a 25-second hold. The 6 inch with my legs up. I'll go do the flutter kicks. You know, I'll be working on my I'm working on my 6-pack. And then cocaine, look, it was so crazy. Cocaine. I ain't saying a lot of people, a lot of them talk about my 6-pack, my abs. You know why? Because I'm doing the same. See, I train different from everybody. You know what I'm talking about? So I was doing my little crunches, flutter kicks, knee raises, and leg raises. I do that every day because I know what muscles I'm on the hit. See, I just did the research and I understand what consistency means. So a lot of people don't know like we change up routine. That's cool, but I'm constantly hitting my same muscles. See, it's not about me doing 1,000. See, look, it's like this. I could take 1,000 jumpers, but how many I'm making when I take 1,000 jumpers? See, people get caught up with the numbers, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? Like if you know, I'm not putting numbers on my workout. I'm just training. So when I do my flutter kicks and my knee raises, I'm hitting that same muscles on a consistent basis, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? I'm hitting that same muscle. I'm not hitting it on a Tuesday. I'm letting it rest. Then I'm gonna hit that same muscle again like on Wednesday and Thursday. No, that's why I'm getting the results. And I want the people to see how I'm getting this 6-pack and what I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing different. No brush and twist, none of that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just keeping everything basic. And I want y'all to see when you see the results doing basic. See, a lot of these guys be saying you're supposed to do this to get this. No, you don't. A lot of this shit is watered down, y'all. I promise y'all, look, I'm going to be 50. I done seen a lot of shit, my friend. It's a lot of, this remind me of sports. When we was coming up, sports was like hard. It was like, ugh. Right now, this shit is watered down, y'all. All these sports is watered down. Football, basketball. It's more entertainment. It's fake. You get where I'm coming from? When we grew up, we was playing ball. Putting your shoulders in a nigga chest. Right now, they be flopping. It's weak. This remind me of the calisthenics, y'all. I did the research when they used to do calisthenics back in the day to right now. Too many guys keep changing up shit, bro. They changing up. Like, I would never do a muscle up cocaine. Not saying nothing wrong, but a muscle up don't do no. It just for show. The same thing you do a muscle up, you would do another routine. Yes, all it is, bro. And that's why I keep everything regular. And I do the same workout and look at my results. You got these guys talking about my abs, my friend. And I'm doing basic, but they saying you supposed to do this and do all that. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's not true. So that's why when I be working out, I'm doing a basic workout. And watch this. Watch the results you go get. So let me check some of y'all board. And everybody's body different, y'all. I'm a slim guy, so of course I'm gonna look more cut up. Y'all get where I'm coming from than certain guys. I notice when the guys start off slim and they start working out, we be more shredded, like cut up. But if a big guy started, he'd just look more bucky and bold. It's a difference, y'all. That's why I say a person have to learn their body, y'all, and then you got to know what you working. I'm not on the internet saying, man, I did 2,000 diamonds, I did 1,000 squats, I did 50 muscle ups, or man, I did 1,000 dips, I did such and such. No, I'm not on here. I know what I want to see on my body. I know what muscles I'm trying to trigger, my friends. That's what it's all about to me. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So, cocaine say, yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I bet you can do it. Said because a lot of guys who be doing muscle, they was like, man, it just for show. I just do it just for show. That's all it is, though, y'all. Hell yeah, cocaine. They don't have no clue, bro. I know, bro. I already know, bro. That's the truth, bro. Hell yeah, you got to be smart with it. Hell yeah, you have to be smart with it. Hey, yeah, y'all have homework, y'all. Y'all know the answer to this? Hello, everybody. Wonderful flip flop. Y'all don't have to know the answer. Do y'all know what I'm doing? Do y'all know what blah, 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 blah. Y'all know what method this is? My boy Cocaine told me to do the L set and hold. So hey, when I saw your comment, I went in the room, I did the L set. I'm like, bro, you gotta have strength, bro. I only did one. And I couldn't even keep my legs straight. I'm like, oh, bro, clowning with that. That L set. And I did it the pull up way. I didn't do it the chin up. See, I can't do no chin ups because my arm hurts when I do chin up. I don't know why. I guess the way my bones and my ligaments. I believe you, bro. I promise you, I believe you. And you know I'm a soldier. You know I'm gonna try. You know I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm a soldier. There you go, Miss Helen. Everybody that's followed me, this one in the front method, right? So y'all know what we do. We always add 1 + 3 is 4, right? He say do the chin ups with the rings. Okay, there go my boy Mike. Okay, that's 34. Let me just give one example, y'all. 1 + 3 = 4. Cocaine, yeah, you be killing with the rings, bro. That's that strength. And what's the other pair? Hell yeah, cocaine, that pain. Y'all be right about that. Hell yeah, that makes sense, cocaine. For real, bro. And that's the truth. For real. Dominique, good job, Dominique. Dominique, good job. The next step, now we go. I'm gonna do this, y'all, to make it easy for y'all instead of doing the one. I'm gonna take the answer. I'm gonna take 4 plus the one in the front. So we can see the answer. So the answer is 4, 5. Now everybody that's following me, y'all. My boy Pork Chop in the building, y'all. My boy Pork Chop in the building. Y'all better stop playing with my boy Pork Chop. My boy Pork Chop in the building, y'all. Tony in the building. What's up, Tony in the building? We got Miss Tony in the building. Hey, y'all, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you, Pork Chop. Appreciate you, bro. I ain't gonna bug. Well, I can't do nothing right now, but I ain't gonna bug my boy Pork Chop about that collab. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna even bug my boy Pork Chop about that collab. That was my boy Jacob. But I can't collab right now, Pork Chop, man. We got to collab this summer, bro. Real talk, bro. And all we can just do burpees, bro. We don't have to do no pull-ups, no dips. Cocaine. I want to get one when I heal cocaine. We can do some rings, bro. You can train me with the rings, for real, bro. I want to get all my bros on my platform, y'all. It ain't about us no showing off. We don't got to do no thousand because the whole thing. What I told Mill Abundance when we started this, it wasn't about who can. If Mill Abundance did 1,200, then somebody else got to do 13. That's not the purpose of we supposed to have fun and we supposed to train, y'all. It's not about who can do the most rep. And I was telling Mr. Tim and Abundance, like, I kind of knew this was going to happen, y'all. That's not what this was for. We supposed to be chilling and have fun. We train hard on your own. They just took it and just started taking it to another level, y'all. People doing thousands. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but the whole purpose is we engage and we communicate. You get where I'm coming from? We vibing, y'all. Oh yeah, Jacob Hale. I already know how that can feel, bro. And then I was just invite people on my platform so people can see who I was following, who I got my little techniques from. So I was invite people on my platform, my friends. It went well with people doing this and that. That's not what it's for. And some might get mad when I say this, y'all. And some might get mad, but y'all know I told you I grew up in, well, this is my grandmother in them hood. I know the difference between right now when the black folks was living over here. Now I see the difference when the Mexicans are living in here. It's a big difference, y'all. When our African American people was here, you heard music, bottles, weed, paper all on the street, on the next block. You hear music loud. You got older folks staying in the neighborhood. Y'all playing music 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and you got Miss Betty Sue down there. You got Miss Betty Ann stay next door. They got to get up and go to church. Y'all outside cussing, talking loud. It's a difference between our people in the neighborhood and these Mexicans. Man, it's so peaceful over here, y'all. It's peaceful as hell over here. It's a difference, y'all. That's remind me of working out, my friend. It's the same thing, y'all. Our people are always messing something up. I can look at the guys who be collabing, and it's not about no race. It's not about no race. I can look at the burpee community, and I can look at our community. The burpee community, when they collab, they have fun, y'all. Hey, look, abundance. Watch it, and I'm telling the truth. I done talked to abundance about this, y'all. Like when we was collabing, people start. It's not no competition, y'all. We supposed to just have fun. You get where I'm coming from? I told you, if you look at our community and then look at the burpees community, once they do their burpees, they go hit it and quit it and get the hell on. We gotta do thousands and this and that to try to outdo this. No, them guys, they go, come, man, we about to do this burpee and we gone. They don't try to do all that extra shit. That's the difference between, and I'm not bringing no race in this, y'all. I'm on my platform and I'm telling y'all what I saw, my friends. It's a difference, y'all. Our people can mess some things up, y'all. I know, hey, cocaine. I said, you know what, bro? Stop trying to be in these collabs, trying to do these styles and then that, bro. That's not where it's at, bro. And that's why I'm still kind of hurt right now a little bit. Adding more to this, my friends, that injury. I had to learn D where it's train, bro. Just train. I ain't been keeping up with no numbers, and I see the difference in my results, y'all. That's why I say a person have to. Abundance, you was talking about this on your live. Y'all can't believe, and I don't like to use that word believe. Everything y'all see and hear, y'all. And y'all have to research, y'all. Like my cousin, like, you getting cut. I already know. I done did the research. The difference between when a skinny guy start working out and then when the fat guy start working out. When a big guy start working out, they kind of look more bucky and more strong. Arms be big. When the skinny guy work out, he gonna start looking cut up and more, you know what I'm saying, shredded, y'all. You get one. It's the difference, y'all. Anybody that's slim, if they start working out, they gonna have the same type of look I'ma have, y'all. What it is, a person have to know their body, y'all. But like when me and Abundance, when we first collabed, we didn't say we was gonna go on and do no thousands. We didn't even have this in mind, y'all. So that's when it kind of probably messed up when we did like the 1200. We didn't say, hey man, we go come and do this. Abundant tell you, I wasn't making up no excuse. I was like, bro, I'm a little hurt, bro. We gotta be easy. I know, yeah, bro. I know abundance. I know, bro. I already know, bro. So when we went live, y'all, we didn't plan this, and then it was so crazy when we did them reps. He pushed me. It pushed me where we wanted to do more, y'all. It wasn't, man, we about to go in here, we about to do these 15 such and such. We worked on some shit I didn't know how to do. When I was running away from the diamond, he said, no, we can do it right now. That's motivation, y'all. Let's work on something where I'm weak at. Let's work on something where I'm weak at. It's not about no title who got this. Cause all of them, that's flawless. All of them did them thousands. That's flawless. But it's not about no titles, y'all. Like me, them legs weak. I heard Abundant. I watched this video when he was talking about church. Abundance be cutthroat. He gonna tell y'all like it is. Yeah, I just do a lot of observing. Look, they got triple 12s. And everybody always keep talking about, stop talking about Donald Trump. Man, Donald Trump did this. No, he didn't do nothing. You supposed to know how to govern yourself. Don't worry about what Donald Trump doing. We tired of hearing people, man, that man crazy. No, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. That man doing what he's supposed to do. If you do what you supposed to do, you ain't got to worry about what he doing. So we doing this pattern with the one in the front. I mean, the one. This is the one with the one in the front, y'all. And abundance, hey, abundance. You was talking about that in your life. That's how I said I knew my furnace, my frequency so high, y'all. I don't know nothing about furnace, but it was some years ago. I saw when my boy was doing my furnace, and I was observing. I always observe, y'all. I always watch. I always take notes, no matter what. I always listen, my friends. I promise y'all. So when I was looking at my furnace, when I was at my mom's crib, I did the research, y'all. I was researching for the whole week. Then when I researched, I was like, man, I know it's a wire. And I had two guys who know about furnace came over here, and they was clicking. They really didn't know it until later on. But my frequency was telling me this, y'all. My frequency told me this because I have done some research in the past. Imagine a guy when he was fixing my furnace, and I was upstairs while he was fixing my furnace. I was down out. I was observing, y'all, watching. And I know what Abundance was talking about when he said a person can walk past, you can feel their frequency. Everybody don't have that, and I'm not going to even say a gift because it's not a gift. It's not a gift. But I know when he's saying when you walk past, you can feel certain little shit like, damn, you can feel that energy, y'all. It's like how some of y'all be driving like, man, I'm not gonna go that way. Some telling me to turn around. That's frequency, y'all. Hell yeah, it's all up to you, y'all. I promise you. Every decision is all up to you, y'all. Y'all go make that dang on decision. When I made a post, I'm talking to y'all and I'm teaching. I made a post on my hookup when I was telling y'all, bear with me, y'all. I'm just whatever I said. I ain't say I was going through nothing. I was like, just bear with me, y'all. And then at the end of my post, I was like, I'm gonna get through this. I already knew this. I knew I was gonna get through it, y'all. What I'm gonna do? Sit home and be pouting about it? No, I gotta make something happen, y'all. So I said, if this don't happen, that mean I got to invest in the new such and such, so I know how much it's gonna cost. I had all this in mind. I said, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna have to play some damn lottery. Yeah, that's the exact words I said, y'all. So I was thinking for the whole week, a game plan. And look at the game plan. I didn't panic. I didn't do no panic, y'all. I didn't pout. I didn't get on my knees, y'all. I didn't pray. I didn't get on my knees in abundance. I didn't get on my knees and pray abundance. See, a lot of them, they go leave my video, but oh well. I know the truth about what's going on. Abundance. I didn't get on my knees, bro. I didn't bow down. I didn't pray. I made it happen. I had to make it happen. But if y'all do the each is on to y'all. I'm not about to put no period. I'm not even about to do this. And you got these guys, and then it's so crazy abundance. They point down. It's like, look at this. This remind me of arrows, y'all. Like this. Look at the button. These remind me of arrows, y'all. An arrow can go left. An arrow can go right. Look at that. That's all a pyramid, the triangle. You get where I'm coming from? So when they be doing it, they don't have no type of clue. Man, don't wish nothing bad on me. No, don't tell me you about to do that. Hell no. And I don't even believe in no curse. Don't put no curse and no bad energy on my name. Hell no. But I made it happen, y'all. I had somebody in church talk like, man, I was praying to God, man, my furnace was fixed. And then I had another problem. Man, I got on my knees. When I got on my knees, And when I tell y'all I pray, like this what this person was saying, y'all. When I told y'all I got on my knees in that last prayer, when I prayed that last prayer, the Lord sent such and such to my house. And such came on my house and fixed my furnace. I'm listening to it, y'all. Not knocking nobody's conversation abundance. I'm not knocking abundance, but I'm listening to what he's saying. I tried and I tried. They still wasn't running. I got on my knees and I said, Dear Heavenly Father, I need you right now. I have kids. We need this heat. And then he said, all of a sudden the phone rung and such. Come on, y'all. You being called that person. When you called that person, they didn't answer. So once they got up, they called your ass back. That's what was going on. We got to wake up to what's going on, y'all. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I don't get caught up on the hype. But to make a long story short, y'all, it's not even about no religion. All I'm telling y'all is this. Every choice or whatever goes on in my life, I had to make that decision, y'all. It's me. So whatever goes on in my life is me, my friends. I thought about this, y'all. Y'all remember I told y'all I was gonna get a phone and I was gonna think about it. I can't do no phone and I can't take no type of money, y'all. I can't even do no 101s to charge y'all $2. I feel some type of way. And I'm gonna stand on how I feel. Y'all get where I'm coming from? This is nothing for me, my friend, to do this. I'm having fun, y'all. I'm keeping my brain sharp. I know abundance. Exactly abundance. I know, bro. Right in front, bro. You can or you think you can't. You right. Exactly. Y'all speaking straight facts. So I don't know if y'all want me to get the third number, y'all.
It's just $60 a month for 2 lines. And you know we love a budget-friendly milk. It's got what you need to stay connected all over the U.S. Do you get unlimited data, calls, texts? Yes.
Hell yeah, abundance. Hell yeah, cocaine.
Yes. Full connectivity, even if you leave your phone at home. Plus, you get the innovation and security of Google in a phone plan. You can sign up right here. See ya.
Take back control of your erections. Optimize testosterone through pills. This daily pill action pill includes prescription strength development for long-lasting erections to help you feel younger, stronger, and more.
Like Miss Heather, I talked to my mom the day I was going home with mom after I was going home. My mom was she wasn't feeling too good. So when she called me the next day, we was talking. I told her what she was eating. I told her what she was eating when she was going to the bathroom. You got to get rid of that yogurt. Get rid of that macaroni and cheese. You got to get rid of that dairy product. That's what I told my mom. I said, you got that sick like me. Like if I eat some cereal, I had to go to the bathroom. I ain't had no cereal in a minute, y'all. When I went over there, I was killing them Fruity Pebbles. You get where I'm coming from? But me and cereal, no, we don't get along, me and milk. I might be lactose, and I know I'm used to drink 2% milk, but they had regular milk. But she got to change her diet. When I went over there, my sister had all them pops in the garage, all them canned cases. The way they be eating, y'all, they eat too good over there. Y'all got to change that diet. You have to change that diet, y'all. Y'all have to change that diet. So I see what's going on, y'all. When I went over there, it took me a week just to see what's going on with my family. Now my little sister, she eat healthy because she was making me a little burrito with spinach and eggs. So my little sister eat healthy, but she still fry cook food too now. They have to eat better over there. They not eating right. A lot of y'all have to change y'all diet, y'all. I promise y'all. They die wrong. They wonder why like the legs be swelling up. I promise you, that used to happen to me, y'all. My leg would look, I'm skinny. My legs would be swollen and shit. That's when I was drinking pop, y'all. A lot of pop. That pop is killing y'all, my friend. I hope y'all paying attention, but it is. I mean, I know some of y'all, let's go into one ear out the other. Get rid of that pop, y'all. I promise y'all, my friends, they got to start eating healthy over there. All that, they got that fryer, what they put in it, whatever that fryer is, still frying it because we had some fish and it was fried fish. So whatever y'all put in that deep fryer, that's still not good, y'all. Y'all still eating a lot of fried food. Hey, abundance. I have 38 people on here, abundance. Hey, once I say this, I already know what's gonna happen. So what about now? That's what I wanted to see. What about now? We should be good now.
So what about now?
We got it.
What about now?
So I'm not gonna talk about that, y'all. I'm about to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about that. We go. I'm gonna stay in my line, y'all. So this is what I'm about to ask y'all. How many people on here that's new? Anybody that's lost by me doing this? Because I made a video explaining this. But how many people lost, y'all? Anybody lost? Anybody new? Tawan, what's going on, Miss Cheryl? Mount, Lovely May, Dominique. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, Michigan in the forecast. Lovely. So this the pattern with the one in the front, or the one can be in the back. But this California had the one in the front. MD had the one in the front. Michigan had the one in the front. The first one we're gonna do is add the whatever number next to that one. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So the purpose of me doing this, California should get a 3-4 or a 4-5. But a lot of y'all been following me, they mainly be getting that bottom pair. But we don't want to get caught up on just playing the bottom pair. You have to watch my video to understand this. And then I showed y'all how we got the third number, my friend. So look, y'all. Let me know if y'all see y'all states on here. I know y'all, Miss Helen. I know we right here, Michigan. Let me know somebody from California or MD. But let me finish Michigan. So this let me know that bring that 2 and that 3 down. So Michigan can get a 2-3 pair from behind this. Versus, and no, I'm not telling y'all this easy, my friends. Hell no, it's not easy. Hello, Miss Jeanette. Life with Tasha. What's going on, Miss Tasha? Much love to you. Okay, wonderful flip-flop here. So a lot of y'all, look, I have a fitness channel, y'all, and I have a lottery channel. When I first started my YouTube journey, I was doing the lottery. Then after a year later, I wanted to get my body right. So I started working out. So you're going to get lottery, and this is a fitness channel, my friends. So right now, we're doing a lottery as of right now. If I'm going to teach y'all, I'm going to show y'all one time, my friends. Let me pick this out. This is my state, Michigan. So the next step, after we had that 3-2, the next step, we're going to take the 3 plus this 1. It's 4. This is a basic pattern, y'all. So we're going to keep that 3-4. So they're telling me Michigan can get a 2-3 or they can get a 3-4 pair. Now, this will make the lottery a little challenging, y'all, because we don't know which one. That's why we research, y'all. But 70% of the time, they always get this bottom pair, y'all. But don't get caught up just on the bottom pair. I want to know how many did I lose, y'all. So watch this. So D-Wiz, what about the third number? Okay, I'm going to put the third number right here. This is how I'm getting the third number. Y'all see that 1 and that 3? I don't feel like getting all my charts, y'all. Because it's going to take too much time. You see how I'm still looking? I got y'all. Because if I'm going to teach, I got to teach it right, though. Real talk. I don't want to do it, but pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. This is how I'm getting the third number. With Staley, how are you getting the third number? You see that 1 and that 3? I'm going to put 3 right here so y'all can understand what I'm doing. So whatever the third number I came up with, you got to put it with this 3-4, or you have to put it with the 3-5. So this is how I'm getting the third number. Y'all already know how to get the pairs, right? We already know that. So here, this is how you get the third number. I'm going to break inside that 1 and that 3. This will make the lottery tricky. So y'all see that 1 and that 3. I'm going to go to my chart. A 1 and a 3 can flip to a 2. I'm going to put a 2 right here. A 1 and a 3 can flip to a 4. Because if you subtract the 2, if you add, that's a 4. So I'm going to put the 4 right here. I'm going to go to this chart. A 1 and a 3 can flip into an 8. 11 take away 3 is 8. 11 take away 3 is 8. Don't y'all look, no disrespect. If y'all ask me questions like, how you know such and such? All I did was study the lottery. I studied Michigan lottery, and I wrote down everything I saw. When I saw these numbers, I wrote it down. Then after I understood, I'm like, damn, a 1 can be a number 11, or 1 could represent 10. So that's what made me write both of them, y'all. So if y'all ask me questions, y'all got to ask the lottery this type of question, my friend. I just study these guys. What's up, Nate? What's up, everybody? What's up, Yolanda? What's up, Jeanette? Are y'all following me? So y'all see how I'm getting the third number. I'm going to see what does a 1-3 represent. I'm going to put an 8. And then the 1 and 3 can represent a 7. 10, take away 3, 7. So I'm going to put the 7. Look. And a 1 and a 3 can represent a 9. So that's telling me they can get a 342, a 344, a 348, a 347, or a 349. Or they telling you we can get a 452, 454, 458, 457, and 459. Y'all see that? Here go the third number. Man, you got to put this 3-4 pair with this, or you got to put the 4-5. Now, when we was researching, I can keep my eye on this, but they don't always have to bring the bottom pair. I can put this 4-5 next to this 2, this 4-5 next to this 4. Are y'all following me? But watch how tricky this is. Look, on certain states, they broke inside to get the third. Look, they got the third number from the 1 with the 3. But in the different state, they broke inside the 3 and the 8. Y'all see what make the lottery tricky? Y'all see what make it tricky? Look, since I did this, now I have to do the 3-8. Because watch this, y'all. That's why I say I can't charge y'all. I got this right. You get where I'm coming from? But still, y'all still have to pick the right answer. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Don't let no group leader scam y'all, my friend. You see how, and they not even getting this close. Y'all see how I got the right number, but we still have to choose from a lot of numbers. We don't know if they're going to break inside it with that 1 and 3, or we don't know if they're going to break inside it with the 3-8. And then watch this. When we go to the chart, what's a 3-8? I got to write 1, 2, 5, 9. 0, 9, 6. A 3-8 represents a 1, 2, 5, 0, 9, 6. I got to put that down here. 1, 2, 5, 0, 9, 6. Now we got to do this. They can get it 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all see all the numbers? Now all I'm going to do we got an 8 in there? No 8. Do we got a 9? So I can get rid of this 9. Do we got a 2? We see a 2 right here. So it's mainly telling me I got to add that 1056 with this number. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? Look how the lottery get down. But that's just doing this particular pattern and getting that third number, my friend. You know, different patterns, you will get a different result. Are y'all following me? Okay, I tell y'all what. Y'all don't have to say nothing. I tell y'all what. I can smell it. I can smell y'all. I can smell y'all. Not in no bad way. I can smell y'all. Miss Helen, I can smell y'all. Hold on. Let's do this. All y'all said yes, sir. So y'all telling me y'all have it, but I'm going to still do it anyway in case y'all stuck. Watch this, y'all. 138. So this is the pattern with the 1 in the front. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to say 1 plus. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this to make it interesting. Oh, here you go, right here. We just went over this. This looks like Michigan. Michigan got 129. Here go the notes. I'm gonna follow my notes. 1 plus 7 equals 8. We'll color that. 7, 8 pair. And then I'm gonna put verses down here. Then we got to do this. Now I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna keep it the same way. I'm gonna take this 1. 1 plus the winning number 8 equals 9. So 7, 8 versus 7, 9. So Ohio got this. After this, Ohio got 398. So y'all follow me so far. All I'm doing is looking at my old notes. And this is from Ohio. And we in California. Because it doesn't matter. I told y'all, if I go to Michigan State and they ask me what's 2 plus 2, I'm going to tell them 4. If I transfer to Michigan State and start going to Ohio State and they ask me what's 2 plus 2, the numbers don't lie, y'all. So that's what when y'all be, that's why I be saying this is an all state. What's up, Miss Ty? Numbers don't lie. It's math and patterns, y'all. The lottery is math and patterns. Are y'all following me? Numbers don't lie. If it don't add up, it don't make sense. That's why we be adding up, y'all, to see do this joker make sense. I know, y'all. So look at this, y'all. Look how they got the answer, y'all. You see how this was the winning pair? Because they got 398. Let me do this too, y'all. Let me do this to make this even, watch this, y'all, to make this even look good. I do a lot of mind games. I do a lot of tricks, y'all, mind games. Oh no, that's not the same pattern. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. Yeah, here we go. Y'all following me? So look, y'all. So let's go back here. So y'all remember this? We trying to get the third number, right? Look. Y'all notice how we got the 7, 8 pair versus the 8, 9. Look at the bottom pair. You see how the bottom pair hit? So now we trying to get the third number. Hey, y'all. How we gonna get the third number, y'all? What's the first number we gonna break inside to get the third number? And if y'all don't know, that's cool. Y'all remember? There you go, Miss Jeanette. Good job, Miss Jeanette. Good job. Country boy, that's good job too. But we gonna do the first step, which is no wrong way, bro. You get where I'm coming from? But the first step was we broke inside. You remember we broke inside that 1-3? The first one we go break inside that 1-7. So we go break inside that 17. I want y'all to follow me, y'all, all right? Y'all remember this? Pay attention, y'all. Screenshot this. You remember I said this is how we gonna get the third number? Look at the first number I broke inside. Didn't I break inside that 1-3? Look at the second one. I broke inside the 38. Are y'all following me?
Switch to Google Fi Wireless.
Only person know about this, Miss Jeanette. You the only one conversating with me. Everybody else just.
For 2 lines. The unlimited essentials plan comes with all the data, calls,
Well, it doesn't matter though.
anywhere in the
I'm just
US,
doing my stuff.
all delivered with top priority data.
If y'all get it, y'all get it. If y'all don't, y'all don't. Not to say it like that. I can't waste my frequency. And y'all really not communicating back. When I was on Facebook yesterday, man, I love that shit. They was communicating back. Y'all quiet in the mud though. Okay, I got y'all, Miss Tony. I'm just about to do this. Here you go, Miss Jeanette. You conversate with me. Here you go. Because I don't even play no lottery. I don't care about this lottery. Miss Jeanette, we about to break inside the 17. Yeah, quiet as hell over here. Y'all think I'm gonna come waste my energy on this shit? Hell no. What's up, Miss Buddha? Here you go, Miss Jeanette. So I know a 17, Miss Jeanette. A 17 could bring a 6, and a 17 could bring a 8. A 17 or 1-7 could bring a 6. A 1-7 could bring a 8. So I'm gonna put that 1-7 could bring a 6. A 1-7 could bring a 8. Then I'm gonna go to my other chart. A 1-7 could bring a 4, and a 1-7 could bring a 3. A 1-7 could bring a 2. So a 1-7 could bring a 3. A 1-7 could bring a 1-7 could bring a 4. A 1-7 could bring a 3, and a 1-7 could bring a 2. So right here on the 1-7 row, I'm gonna put the 4, 3, and a 2. There go the third number, y'all. It's telling me 7-8 with a 6, 7-8-8, 7-8-4, 7-8-3, or 7-8 with a 2. So I put these same numbers right here. How I got the 7-8 and the 9-8, I'm gonna put this same 17 right here. A 17 could represent a 6. It could represent an 8. It could represent a 4. It could represent a 2, 3, or a 2. That's why they got that 9-8 with that 3. Y'all get me? It's the reason why I'm writing this out. Yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. But the answer right here. What's up, Miss Buddha? What's love to everybody? All right, y'all. Y'all cool, y'all. Don't worry about it. So, country boy, here go the next step right here, country boy. When you, like how we just broke inside the 7-9, I mean, 1-7. Now I have to break inside the 7-9. So look at all these numbers. Look at the third number we had to choose from. But this is the system, y'all. I didn't create this. I create this playbook. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my chart. What is a 7-9? A 7-9 can bring a 2, 6, 8, 3, 4. 2, 6, 8, 3, 4. I'm not going to put that 7. 2, 6, 8, 3, 4. So all I'm going to do is put right here, what represents a 7-9? A 2, a 6, a 8, a 3, and a 4. I'm going to write the same thing down here. A 7, 9 can bring a 2, 6, 8, 3, and a number 4. So do I see a 6? I'm going to get rid of that 6. Do I see an 8? I'm going to get rid of that 8. Do I see a 4? I'm going to get rid of that 4. Do I see a 3? I'm going to get rid of this 3. So do I see a 2? I'm going to get rid of this 2. So watch this, y'all. This was easy because a 1, 7 and a 7, 9, they represent the same numbers. All I was doing was get rid of the double numbers that was already under the 1, 7, so I don't have to play a double number. So this was telling me an 8, 9 with a 6, 8, 9, 8, 8, 9, 4, 8, 9, 3, or 8, 9, 2. That's why they got that 8, 9, 3. Are y'all following me? We on track, but this will make the lottery tricky, but we breaking aside the numbers. They didn't say when we break inside the number, we only supposed to have one number to play. No, the system telling me what's going on. Are y'all following me so far? I'm asking y'all questions, my friend, to make sure we on one accord. I'm not being mean to y'all. I just want y'all, when I leave this mother scruncher, y'all know what's going on. Star Block. Al, what's going on? Much love, Miss Buddha. Now, Miss Tony, y'all, if some of y'all at work, now, the whole thing is this, Miss Tony and Miss Cheryl. Look, if the shoe fit, wear it. But if y'all at work, y'all have y'all reasons for not texting, y'all. So if some of y'all are doing something, don't text because I just made that comment. Continue doing what y'all doing. If y'all asses at work, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be on here texting. Don't be texting, my friend. I'm just talking about the ones who own this mother scruncher, who able to text and talk back. What's up, my boy Brian? So if y'all at work and y'all can't text back, don't text, my friend. If the shoe fit, don't wear that mother scruncher. My boy Brian in the building. I just asked questions so we gonna be on one accord. If y'all didn't get it this time, we about to do the same thing with the example. Now look at the setup. This the one in the front. This the one in the back. But this is a 1-7 pair with a 9. This is a 1-7 pair with a 3. These are the exact same numbers, but they gonna tell a different story because look, the one is in the front and the one is in the back. We're gonna do the same thing, y'all. 1 plus 3 equals 4. All we did was shade this in. All I'm gonna do is put this 3, that 4 pair. Then I'm gonna put verses about right here. Give it a little bit more room. And then I'm gonna take this right here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take that 1. 1 plus this 4. Equals 5. All I'm gonna do is take this 4, 5. Now watch this, y'all. Look what North Carolina got. See, Ohio got this from behind that. Look what North Carolina got. North Carolina got 845, y'all. So all I'm gonna do, look at that bottom pair. You remember I was telling y'all the bottom pair be kind of hidden more. And look what they got. They got 845. Are y'all following me? So y'all follow me so far. What's up, Jermaine? Congratulations, Al. So y'all see what's going on. That's why I was saying they get a bottom pair 70% of the time. But just don't get caught up, y'all. Because y'all will be playing this bottom pair and they can bring this mother's country. Y'all gonna be mad. Like I did all this research, my friend. So y'all with me, right? Which I know y'all are. Y'all with me. I'm gonna try not to ask y'all so many questions. Y'all. In my mind, I'm gonna think y'all know this. So now we about to get the third number, y'all. And the third number is this, y'all. So D-Wiz, this is different. So how we gonna get the third number? We gonna start off from that 1 and that 3. Or that 7 and that 4. It doesn't matter which one you start off with. It's no wrong way, no right way. Long as you put that 1, 7 and that 7, 9. So since this number look like this, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put 7, 3. So I have to go to my chart and look for 7, 3. A 7, 3 can bring a 4, 6, 1, 0, 9, and a 2. A 7, 3 can flip to a 4, 6, 1, 0, 9, 6. So all I'm gonna do is put right here. I'm gonna put 4, 6, 1, 0, 9, and then number 2 because these numbers represent the 7, 4. If y'all want to know why, y'all have to ask the lottery, y'all. So I'm gonna put the same thing down here. Whatever we put up here, I'm gonna have to put down here because 3, 4 versus 4, 5. So all I'm gonna do is put the same number 4, 6, 1, 0, 9, 2 because I know the third answer is one of these mother scrunches. Are y'all follow me? So then the next step, we got to break inside the 1 and the 3. We already broke inside the 7 and the 3. Now we have to break inside the 1 and the 3. And if we got any matching numbers, y'all, we go cross them out. And we go to the chart. What's a 1 and a 3? A 1 and a 3 can bring a 2. A 1 and a 3 can bring a 4. We already studied this. It can bring a 3 and it can bring a 4. So all I'm going to do is put the 3. I'm going to put the 2. And I'm going to put the 4. Then I'm going to go to the chart. I'm going to go to this chart. A 1 and a 3 can bring an 8 and a number 7. A 1 and a 3 can bring an 8 and a number 7. All I'm going to do is put the 8 and the number 7. So I don't know. I ain't put the 9 right there. Normally a 1 and a 3 can bring a 9. A 1 and a 7 can bring a 9. A 1 and a 4 can bring a 9. A 1 and a 6 can bring a 9. So I am leaving the 9 out, y'all. Good morning, Deborah. Mr. 01105, what up, bro? Y'all can always go back and watch the video. So I'm going to put these same numbers right here. 1, 3 equals 2, 4, 8, 7. So look, do we got a 4 down here? Heck yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. Do we have a 6? Nope. Do we have a 1? Nope. What about a 0? Nope. What about a 9? Nope. What about a 2? Yeah, we got a 2. So this telling me they can get a 3, 4 with a 4, a 3, 4 with a 6, or a 3, 4 with a 1. They can get a 3, 4 with a 0. They can get a 3, 4 with a 9. They can get a 3, 4 with a 2. They can get a 3, 4 with an 8, or they can get a 3, 4 with a 7. These numbers can follow behind that 7, 3, 4, or they can get the 4, 5 pair. So we got to do the same thing. Do we see a 4? We got to take away that 4. Do we see a 6? No. Do we see a 1? No. Do we see a 0? No. Do we see a 9? No. Do we see a 2? Yes. So we're getting rid of the 2. It's looking just like this. So this telling me that 7, 4, 1 could bring a 4, 5 with a 4, a 4, 5 with a 6, a 4, 5 with a 1, a 4, 5 with a 0, a 4, 5 with a 9, a 4, 5 with a 2, or a 4, 5 with an 8. Here go the right answer. Y'all see how the lottery is a little tricky, but we got the answer. We can't help it like this. I broke inside it to get the answer, my friends. Y'all see how they use the 1 and the 3 to get the third number. They use the 1 and the 7 to get the third number. Are y'all following me? So they use this to get the third number. They use the 1 next to the 3 to get the third number. But they not going to do that in like every state. I hope y'all follow me. So all I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to do the same thing. Whatever we did right here, I'm going to do it for California. And y'all can apply the same thing, y'all. Y'all just got to screenshot this chart or go to my page and find this chart. Y'all got to go to May 2024, May or November, when I post these charts. May to something 2024. So Simon says, y'all, if I was from California and I went to Deon Staley class, I'm apply everything he taught me. So watch me apply this method to this. But this time I'm gonna write the numbers out for y'all. 1 plus 3. We already had an answer for a 1 and a 3. Here go the answer right here. We already had an answer. Once y'all be doing it so much, y'all gonna know what certain numbers go bring. Three, 4 pair. I'm gonna do this. Hey y'all, so we know this is true, right? Y'all, this represent this, and this one is representing this, right? Y'all get that, right? Y'all don't have to say that. Y'all just put the thumbs up. So we get this so far, right? I'm gonna write the same thing. 1, 3. I'm gonna write the same thing. 3, 8. I'm gonna go to my chart. What's a 1, 3? A 8 and a 7. So all I'm gonna do is put the 7, a 8. I'm gonna put the 7. And then the 1, 3. I'm gonna put the 2. I'm gonna put the 4. What? Appreciate your abundance. 1, 3. I'm gonna put the 2. I'm gonna put the 4. See, this will make the lottery tricky, y'all. Bam. So all I'm gonna do is take this 3, 4 and put it right here. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. You see these numbers right here? These same numbers, but I'm just writing it out for y'all so y'all can see how it's going to look instead of doing it this way. Are y'all with me? Now I got to reconcile what is a 3, 8. I go to my chart. A 3, 8 represents all these numbers, but if I see these numbers over here, like for instance, you see how I have a number 2. I'm not going to write the number 2 for the 3, 8 because I'm going to try to keep space, y'all. So I'm not going to write the number 2. So I'm going to look at the match. A 2, 8 can bring a 1. I don't see a 1, so I'm going to write the 1 right there. I see the 2 right there, so I don't have to write the 2. I don't see the 5, so I'm going to write the 5. I don't see a 0 or a 9, so I'm going to write the 0 and the 9. And then I don't see the 6 over here, so I'm going to write the 6. All I'm going to do is put that 3, 4 right here. 3, 4. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. They telling me if a 3, 4 was to hit, it can be one of these numbers. Are y'all following me? Now, these same numbers, we got to put down here for the 4, 5. Because 3, 4 versus 4, 5. You remember 7, 8 versus 8, 9. Y'all remember 3, 4 versus 4, 5. Then when I was telling y'all when we do this pattern, 70% of the time the bottom will hit. So if I'm looking at this, I'm going to keep my eye on this. But again, because they still can bring the one at the top. I don't want y'all to get caught and say, Deon said we just got to worry about the bottom. Well, no. When we did the homework, a lot of times that bottom pair was hidden. So y'all get that so far. So I don't want y'all saying, he's saying we should play the bottom pair. We don't care about that. No. I'm letting y'all see how these guys get down. It's up to y'all to one if y'all want to play this battle, if y'all want to fight. Because y'all know the consequences. Are y'all with me? So all I'm going to do is put my answer. What is a 1, 3? A number 8, 7, 2, and a number 4. All I'm gonna do, instead of putting the 3, 4, I'm gonna put the 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna look at the 3, 8. I'm gonna do the same thing. Whatever number's up there, I'm gonna put down here. Let me see. 1, 5, 0, 9, 6. All I'm gonna do is put that 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Look at that. It's a lot of numbers, y'all. One of these numbers go follow behind 380, such and such. So if I would have did this same thing, like right here, look at this. I could have did this. 8, 9 with a 6. 8, 9 with a 8. 8, 9 with a 3. And then 8, 9 with the number 2. What was the winning number? That's why they got this. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I had to do the same thing with the 4, 5. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Good morning, y'all. Y'all see it? So California, y'all need a 3, 4 versus a 4, 5 pair. Y'all get it? It's the same with this. Look at that 4, 5. So all we do is put the 4, 5 with the block. There go the winning number right there. 4, 5 with the 8. So all I did was I wrote it out for y'all. So that's the homework, y'all. So whatever I did right here, y'all can apply it. See, here go the answers right here. Look, y'all. Look, there go the 2. There go the 4. There go the 8. There go the 7. And I put the 9 on this one. But there go the 9 right there. So I was already writing it out. So like whoever from MD, whoever from Michigan, y'all can apply this same pattern, y'all, to these numbers with the 1. Are y'all following me, my friends? I'll write the third number off for y'all this time. So what's a 1, 6? A 1, 6. A 1, 6 equals, a 1, 6 got to equals a 4, a 5, a 2, a 7, and a 9. So here go the third number, y'all. 6, 7, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7, 7, or 6, 7, 9. Or you got to say 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 7. Y'all know how I go. I'm just writing the third number for y'all. And then I got to break inside that 6, 2. What's a 6, 2, Staley? A 6, 2 is a 3, a 4, a 5, a 8, a number 9, a 1, and a 0. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that 4. I'm going to get rid of that 5 because it's already on board. I don't see a 2. I don't see it. I'm going to get rid of that 9. So here go the third number, y'all. 7, 8 with the 3, 7, 8, 8, 7, 8 with the 1, 7, 8 with the 0, 7, 8 with the 4, 7, 8 with the 5. Y'all follow me. My boy Ron in the building. And look at these two examples. They brought the bottom pair. So I'm not telling y'all can get a bottom pair, but y'all get where I'm coming from. And then y'all have to do y'all research as well. So y'all see the third number, right? Here's the third number, my friends. You got to put one of these numbers with the pairs, my friends. Let's look at Michigan. Michigan got a 1, 2. A 1, 2 represents a lot of numbers, y'all. A 1, 2 represents a 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Represent a lot of numbers, y'all. And then what's the 2, 9? Y'all see the chart? Look at that 2, 9 pair. Look at all those numbers. Woo, woo. I'm not going to write all those numbers. I already see a 1. I see a 3. I don't see a 4. I already see a 7. I already see a number 8. I don't see the 9. The 9 already, oh no, not no 9. I see the 6. I don't see a 0. So Michigan can get a 2-3-1, 2-3-3, 2-3-5, 2-3-6, 2-3-7, 2-3-8, or 2-3-9, or 2-3-4, or 2-3-0. Michigan can get the 3-4 with a 1, 3-4-3, 3-4-5, 3-4-6, 3-4-7, 3-4-8, 3-4-9, 3-4-4, 3-4-0.
It's just $80 a month for 2 lines. Switch to Google Fi Wireless today.
I discovered my love for music growing up in the church. My father's a drummer, my mother's a singer.
So I'm just going down and seeing what state got the number 1, y'all. If y'all don't see y'all state on here, y'all didn't get that pattern yet.
Truly hear and feel where I'm making music. If I was to do like some music, truthfully, to feel good and love however you
Look. I was live yesterday. January 126. February 226. Look at that key number. Look at that 026. All that represent February 162062. Look at 126 for January, 226 for February, 326 go roll next month, y'all. Somebody go get 326 next month because 326 represent March. I'm just happening to look at this, Mississippi. I don't do that. New Jersey. North Carolina got 222s. Uh-oh, look at North Carolina, y'all. What can bring a triple? I say that that 2-6 pair can bring a triple. Look at this. Look at the date. I gotta go on Facebook, Miss Helen, later. I was talking about those triples, and North Carolina got it. I don't know about the doubles, Ohio. I'm gonna try the doubles out. I'm gonna see how this go look. I don't know about the doubles. Let me see what can happen. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that y'all only doing. No, I ain't going to every state, country boy. I just know who follow me. I ain't going down the line and doing every state because everybody already supposed to know how to do this. I'm just doing this just to be doing it. But everybody's supposed to already be sharp with this. Real talk. See, double ones represent regular numbers 0, 1, and 2. And then it can bring doubles. And then you gotta say, what's the 1 and the 5? A 1 and the 5 can bring a 2, 4, 6, and the number 9. So I see the 2 right there. So that's telling me Ohio can get a 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 6, or 1, 2, 9. Or they can get the bottom pair 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, or 2, 3, 9. Yeah, country boy. I'm just doing the states that y'all, the ones I know who follow me. PA 269, 236. South Carolina got 910, 932. Tennessee. Texas 524. Texas got 121. Anyway, who from Texas, y'all? Y'all see how I'm giving y'all the answers, but I'm teaching y'all. But from the teaching, we go get the answer from the teaching. Y'all see that? It's a difference, y'all. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So this is a 2-3 pair. A 1-2-1 could bring a 2-3 pair. So I'm gonna put the 2-3 pair. So then you gotta do the next step. You gotta do okay, I have both of them right there, 2, 3. Then the next one I'm gonna say 3 plus 1 equals 4. So 3, 4 pair. So then we got to break inside that 1 and that 2. What's the 1 and the 2 state? So here go the third number. The 1 and the 2 is a 1. Which way should I write it? 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they telling me Texas can get 2-3-1, 2-3-3, 2-3-5. Wow. Okay, 2-3-6, 2-3-7, 2-3-8, 2-3-9. Or they can get it 341, 343, 345, 347, 346. I'm sorry, 348, 349. What's up, Miss Deborah? Hey, y'all follow me, right? If not, y'all can go back and watch the video from the beginning, y'all. Eden, Virginia. So we already know what a 2-1 can bring. We're going to do the same pattern, y'all. 1 plus 2 equals 3. All I'm going to do is put the 2, 3 pair. And then next we're going to do the same thing. 3 plus 1 equals 4. See, I told y'all, once y'all do this pattern, y'all automatically gonna know what pairs go represent certain numbers. Because the 2-1 go bring the same answer every time. Y'all get where I'm coming from? The only difference is the third number, y'all. Getting that third number. Like right here, we only had one example. Because the 1 and the 2, then the 2 and the 1. So right here, I got to break inside that 5 and the 2. So I go to my chart, y'all. I can't find a 5 chart, but here go the 5 and the 2. A 5 and a 2 can bring a 3, 7, 1, 0, 9, 8, 6. A 5 and a 2 can bring a 3, 7, 1, 0, 9, 8 with a 6. So it can bring a 3, 7, 1, 0, 9, 8, 6. And then my next step, I got to break inside the 2 and the 1. So a 2 and a 1 combined. You know we got to use both of these to get the third number, y'all. Some of y'all can just take a gamble on the 2-1 pair, the number that's next to the 1. But the third number gonna come between the 5-2 or the 2-1. I can't tell you which one. That's why we doing both of them, my friends. But if y'all watch my video, y'all will understand, my friends. So what's the 2-1 Staley? 2-1 is a 1. So we already got the 1 right there. 2-1 is a 1, a 3, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So do we got a 3? Oh, we already got a 3 up there. Do we got a 7? Yup. Cross that out. Do we got a 1? Yup. Do we got a 0? Nope. What about a 9? Yup. See, we ain't got to play double numbers. What about an 8? Yup. Do I see a 6? Yup. So it's telling me 233, 237, 231, 230, 238, 239, 236, or 23 with a 5. Or they telling me 3-4 pair. Remember the bottom pair be mainly hidden, y'all, but we can't get caught up on the bottom pair. 3-4 with a 3, 3-4-7, 3-4-1, 3-4-0, 3-4-9, 3-4-8. 3-4-6 or 3-4 with a 5. Now I get to keep track, y'all, because I couldn't keep track last week. No one from Washington. No one from Washington, D.C. I don't have nobody from D.C., y'all. I don't have nobody from D.C. Let me look at Bobby. I have West Virginia. So West Virginia didn't do nothing. But let me just do D.C. just for my purpose. I'm going to do D.C. just for my purpose. 136. And for y'all purpose, we still researching, y'all. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. If y'all don't understand, go watch this video again, flat out. We got a 3-4 pair versus. Now the next up, we got to say 4 plus 1 equals 5. So this saying 4, 5 pair. So now I got to reconcile the 1 and the 3. What's a 1 and the 3? When you go to the chart, y'all already know what a 1 and 3 can bring. An 8, 7, 2, 4, and a number 9. And then we got to break inside the 3, 6. When you go to my chart with the 3, 6, y'all. A 3, 6 can bring a 2, 7, 9, 1, 0, 8, 3. A 3 and a 6 can flip to a 2, 7, 9, 1, 0, 8, 3. A 3 and a 6 could bring a 2, 7, 9, 1, 0, 8, and a number 3. So let's start matching up. Do we see an 8 down here? Yes. Do we see a 7? Yes. Get rid of that 7. See, these are 2 pairs. If we got the same number down here, we're going to get rid of it. Do we see a 2? Yes. Get rid of that 2. Do we see a 4? No 4. Do we see a 9? Yes. Get rid of that 9. So we got 1, 0, 3, 8, 7, 2, 4, 9 we have to put. So it's telling me DC can get a 3, 4 with an 8, 3, 4, 7, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 9, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 0, or 3, 4, 3. Or they can get a 4, 5, 8, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5 with a 0, or 4, 5 with a 3. 4, 5 with a 3. But when we was doing this pattern, the bottom pairs was hidden. So I'm gonna see if DC get a 4, 5, Virginia get the 3, 4, or Texas get the 3, 4 as well. Not saying they gotta automatically get the bottom up. What's up, Miss Rayner? What's up, Miss Rayner? Miss Bonner, Al, Deborah. Much love to all y'all. Miss Rayner, y'all already know about this pattern. Eddie, what's going on? Y'all can still go back and watch the video. Because I went over some states that had the number 1. And when we put the third number with it, y'all, we got California, 3, 4 versus 4, 5. Here's the third number. MD, 6, 7 versus 7, 8. The third number down here. Michigan, 2, 3 versus 3, 4. The third number down here. Ohio. This is a new one, Ohio. 1, 2 versus 3, 2. Here's the third number right here. Y'all can screenshot. California, MD, Michigan, Ohio. Screenshot of my friends. See, I can go live a little more because my heat is working. So I gotta catch up, y'all. So I got to the first, to the first of the second. So I gotta milk YouTube for these past, what's today's date? The 23rd, 24th, 5th, 6th, 27th, 28th. I got 6 days. I gotta go hard in 6 days. No, Florida didn't have nothing yet. No Florida yet. Florida didn't make the board. Texas, 2, 3 versus 3, 4. Here's the third numbers. Virginia, 2, 3 versus 3, 4. Here's the third numbers. DC, 3-4 versus 4-5. And y'all knows I ain't really do the pattern with the 9. I'm stuck with the pattern with the 1. Because I ran away from it, but we gonna come right back to it. Oh, heck nah. Nah, you have to research. Heck nah. We don't do one hit quit. We not no one hit quitter over here. We learn the system. Because when we lose, we want to know why did we lose. See, if you don't learn the system, you like when you lose, you don't know why you be losing. And you go keep making that same mistake over and over, not knowing why you losing. Over here, see, when we lose, we got to figure out what happened. Where did we go wrong at? So it's not no one hit quitter over here, y'all. If y'all ain't trying to learn the system, this platform not for y'all. But much love, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later, my friend. Now, my next video, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to work out around like 2 or 3 o'clock. But I'm gonna see y'all later on tonight, my friends, with the lottery. We could talk about some of y'all draws. But my next video, 2 or 3 o'clock, I'm gonna work out. But I'll see y'all later on with the lottery, y'all. I got to separate my videos. So it might be like 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm sure some of my work on ain't going to be like that. All right, y'all. Much love. At least I'll be telling y'all what's going on. Hey, y'all, I'm going to be on Facebook too, y'all. So I'm going to go live on my Facebook channel. I went live yesterday on Facebook. We got them comments. All right, y'all, much love. We would just talk about these triples. Because today is a triple trigger date. Today represents triples. This whole week represents triple. Tomorrow a triple trigger date. The 25th a triple trigger date. The 26th a triple trigger date. The 27th a triple trigger date. The 28th a triple trigger date. It's triple alert all this week, y'all. It's triple alert all this week. Today represented triple. All right, y'all, much love. All right, Miss, I'm going to go live on Facebook later, Miss Helen, y'all. Well, in a minute, I'm going to talk trash about when I was talking about this. All right, y'all, much love to everybody. Much love. Y'all know how to do the triple chart. Like today, y'all just say 2 plus 23.
Switch to Google Fi Wireless and gain unlimited essentials. Our most affordable, unlimited phone plan. It's just $60 a month.
Y'all can do the triple, y'all. It's not hard.
Anywhere in the US.
sure you're 6 years old, but the way she used to act, you would think that she was tired. Switched her to farmer's dog, and her energy levels up because I know she's getting the nutrients she needs. Farmer's dog is human grade beef, chicken, turkey, vegetables, all that. And it's crafted by board certified nutrition. I always thought it was going to be so expensive, but it really isn't. It delivered over 1 billion meals. That's billion with beef.
Jolene and I recommend Farmer's Dog. I promise you won't regret it.
Somebody did get 336. These are triples that represent today's date. Triple sixes, triple fives, triple twos, triple ones, triple fours, nines, zeros. I'm gonna put threes. These are triples that represent today's date. These are quads. It's not telling y'all to go out there and play these triples. I'm just showing y'all what triples represent today's date, what quads and doubles. So any triples and quads you see, the same doubles, meaning this. 6-6. And these are false quads too, y'all, for the 4-digit. These represent today's date. These are triples represent today's date. Appreciate you, Jarrell, Valerie, Miss Bonner. Y'all see this? These are triples represent today's date. All right, y'all. Peace out. Miss Helen, I don't know what. I'm going to go live soon, y'all, on Facebook. Well, y'all don't have to be there because y'all already know what I'm talking about. And it's for my people, them too, my family, them too. All right, y'all. I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. Appreciate the love, y'all. I'm gone, y'all. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Okay.